Pocket Pod, Animal Crossing. We sure make a great team. Episode 118. There's Joey, Bowie, Roy,
That's me. I liked it. I thought you were going to break in the Nyan Cat song, the little rainbow Pop-Tart cat friend. Actually,
yeah.
can I remember that? Now I'm like blanking out on what it actually sounded like. It was cute. Remember that from like a million years ago? A million years ago?
Everyone
So
insert
adorable.
that memory into your head here.
Cherish that little memory. Just think about it with me.
Cherish the memory. Da-da-ba-da-da. Cherish the memory.
Please. Welcome
BT
to...
Dubs Leash, while you're on my island, can you water? Sorry, Sarah, please continue.
Nope. Well, I'm excused from that. I understand because I was already at your island
already
at
watered
lunchtime today. So I'm
Fine.
covered.
Jerk.
Wait,
So no,
are there
you're
specific
fine.
places that I have to water?
It's just
all
the
those,
flower
all those
beds.
beds in front of you.
I remembered my chatter.
Oh my gosh, write it down so you don't forget. Write
Magic
it down,
memories
lady.
return. Sorry,
it
Sarah, you can open the episode now. I'm going to stop talking.
Yes. Oh no, you're fine. Well, welcome to you two. Welcome to you, listener friends. Thanks for joining us for Pocket Pod Animal Crossing episode 118. We do have some follow-ups today. Oh, we will talk about Animal Crossing. We're mainly talking about New Horizons now, as you
Wait,
know.
where am I
Animal
watering?
Crossing?
Where am I watering again?
Oh,
Panic.
all of those flower beds you see before you.
You will see
There's 10
beautifully
flower
laid out
beds.
flower beds. They have.
Okay.
They're all
okay,
in.
If
all
you
in
can
a
only
beautiful,
water a few,
No, but
water the
they're
middle
just-
ones and the bottom ones closer to the beach.
She has them so like nicely clustered together. You don't even have to travel far. They're all in one little central spot.
Sorry, it's too much.
Oh gosh,
Just too much.
Now you make Joelle feel bad, Leash. I hope you're happy.
I'm all right. I'm okay with that.
Well, Joelle, in the meantime, while Leash is dutifully watering your beautiful flower garden, would you like to share a follow-up about some waxen sticks of colors?
Wax and sticks of colors. So last week, Sarah and I both agreed that our DAL airports were red, although
Yes.
some infographics on the interwebs call them orange.
Right.
And we decided maybe it's red orange. And when I looked at the Crayola crayon color, I was very happy to inform everyone that it was definitely red orange.
Uh-huh.
Leash made a very good point that if it's red orange, that means it's more orange than red. And I went, no. And then I did some research, little 5-minute Google search, not even maybe like a 60-second Google search, because I'd already been to this Wikipedia page no less than 3 weeks ago. There, at one point in the history of Crayola, from 1958 to 1990, was a orange-red crayon color. They retired it 30 years ago,
Okay.
just in time for us
Wait.
to forget.
Question.
What?
Was this around in my childhood?
It was till
When did you say?
1990. So
Oh, then yeah, the answer is
you had a
yes.
box.
Because math.
But if you had a box of Crayola crayons that was created between 1958 and 1990, then you would have at some point uncovered the orange-red crayon. So it did exist.
Yes.
Probably during a time when a lot of those like two named colors existed.
Right,
So
blue, green,
the
green, blue.
point is there was once an orange-red. And when I looked at that color on Wikipedia, so I mean, Wikipedia is only so accurate when it comes to crayon colors. I don't have the authentic waxy crayon in my hand to draw with. But
Sure.
the picture online was certainly more red than orange.
Oh.
And so I will go back and tell you that the red-orange color is more orange than red when I have that comparison to look at.
I gotcha.
Which means our airport is more orange than red. I confess.
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
still calling it a red airport because I want to and I
snap.
can,
Well,
and who cares?
That's okay. And also, if you're looking at it in relative color to the blue and to the yellow, or no, what are the other flavors of airport? We have
There's
yellow,
green,
green, and blue. So it is.
and yellow. Yeah.
So, I mean, if you're thinking of it that way, then maybe it would be more. My brain
Right?
just would automatically go to red.
It's always primary colors in green. That's how they do these things. So,
So there you go.
It just naturally felt like red. But
I know. I hear you.
in this context, it is more orange than red. So I will admit it.
All right. Well,
That's it.
I mean, I like learning about these colors. I love learning about the Crayola wax and color sticks of peril, of delight.
Did we do an opening song for this segment, by the way?
It's a follow-up.
Sky rockets in follow up. Afternoon dollow up.
Ooh, I love a dollow up. Just a dollow up of Daisy
Just a
sour cream.
dollop of
Yum.
Daisy.
Do a dollow up. Do a dollow up of Daisy.
Thank you, Leash. Thanks for
Beautiful.
responding to my request.
I love it. Okay, guys. So I really am excited about talking about some new things. We have two big new things coming up. Do you want to talk about the thing that's coming up this weekend? Wait. Yes.
Yeah,
the thing
let's
that's
talk
coming
about
up this
first.
weekend
Let's
first
start-
because it's sooner time-wise.
Let's start sooner than later.
Okay, let's go by time. That sounds good. So we have our host Flick will be joining us for the Bug Off on.
I like Flick.
Bug off.
I love Flick. He's so great.
I didn't know if I would like Flick. I like Flick. He's very charming. Very passionate about his bugs.
Oh my gosh. So first of all, love Flick's look.
Yeah.
Second of all, 100% feel kindred spirit love of his love of insects. And I loved it.
That's true. That's true.
Won me over
very,
instantly.
He's very Sarah friendly.
He is. He is very great. I also like the way
I
he
love his plaid pants.
plaid pants. They're amazing. I love his reaction when you ask him to have a commission. That at first he's like, "Oh, I have a commission," and then it's like, "Our contract is bound, human," or whatever. However he says it, which always
So
gives
dramatic.
me a
I
big
love it.
laugh. He's so cute.
I've literally known people like Flick in my life. You know,
What a delight.
He's just someone I've met before, and I appreciate
Oh, I love him. Oh, yes. So anyway, he'll be in town for a special Bug Off event.
He'll be on
And-
everyone's islands all at the same
Yes.
time.
Yes. And now I'm blanking out. It's a Saturday or Sunday? Which
It's
one?
this
which day is it?
Saturday.
This Saturday.
Saturday.
It's from
Saturday.
like 8 to 6 or 9 to 6 or something like that. It's basically all day.
I'm
Nice.
excited.
And you get a
I'm
chance.
excited too.
So this is going to be similar
Excited.
to the
Be
CJ fishing
excited.
tourney we had in March.
Yes.
Right. So we did experience that, and we felt, I believe all three of us felt that it was fun, but it was like hard to get the trophy levels. Like just to even get the lowest level was a challenge. But
yeah,
we,
But what we learned,
right,
we've
we
since
have some
learned.
special things that Joelle, or wherever you are.
or Leash.
Yeah, she's
it sounds like Leash.
Oh,
you
see, for
wanna
me,
men-
she's
do you
down.
want- what do you want to say, Leash?
Well, I was just stalking the Discord and I saw, I think Pasu. Did he share it? Who shared it?
I
Pasu?
shared the
You shared it.
infographic. Yeah, on the Discord.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll explain. So U Crossing on Twitter, the amazing U Crossing, who always has great informational
Always
infographics.
infographics. Yes.
They posted a 2-page infographic. The first page is all about the prizes you'll get. I thought that was a bit spoilery, so I didn't share it in the Discord. But if you want to know what your potential prizes are, go check it out.
I don't want to be surprised.
Exactly. I sort of grazed over it because I wanted to see it for myself. But the second page is super helpful, full of tips. And the two main tips that I thought were really valuable were tip number 2 and tip number 5. Tip number 5 is the one we were about to mention. Which
yes.
is,
But tip number 7 will blow your mind.
yes.
that's on the secret
Be
page
sure to
3 that
scroll
only Leash got.
through and read all of them.
But yeah, so tip number 5 says, have fun. Your cumulative points carry over to the next bug off. So don't stress too much about aiming for the gold trophy in one go.
Heck
And
yeah,
there's-
man.
And there's 3 bug offs. So there's going to be one every month for the rest of the summer. So June,
Yay!
July, August. Now, our friends in the Southern Hemisphere will not be having bug offs
Gotcha.
anytime soon. I don't know when they get their fishing tourneys. I don't know what the schedule is for them.
Oh, wait. So does that mean they can't come and visit us and play during the Bug Off?
That was a question that Man Japan, I think that's how we pronounce Man Japan's name.
Man Japan.
From Australia. That was a question that they asked.
Is it
because-
Man Japan or Mangipan?
Oh, that's a
I thought it was
good
Man
question.
Japan because I thought, is there a character that's Man Japan that's like the little bread
don't
guy? Does that sound right?
Sounds like-
Oh.
Man Japan
Sure,
just sounds
that
like
sounds
how
right.
you
I might
have-
want to pronounce
Did
it.
I make that up? Maybe. Maybe it's not even real. Maybe
It
it's
doesn't sound like something Sarah did.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Sarah doesn't make stuff up. She just lies.
Oh, just outright falsehood.
Oh, she's a lying liar who lies. We've always known
There we
this
go.
about Rar.
It's true facts.
But yeah, either way, I think that was a question Man Japan asked. So if we have an opportunity to invite them over to find out, it would be great to see if they can get some points and start working towards bug off points themselves. And anyone in the Southern Hemisphere that's listening that would like to test it out,
of course,
let us know. Absolutely. I guess come
and join us,
or if you test it with a friend, but just report back. I just want to know what happens.
Follow up stream.
Yes, exactly. So that was tip number 5. So yeah, like we didn't know that in the fishing tourney. We had no idea the first time around that we would just be earning points for future fishing tourneys.
Yeah.
And I think a couple friends in the Discord, Pasu included, actually finished the whole fishing tourney, like,
so much
scale,
fishing,
whatever you want to call it, all those points in one go. And I was so angry at the fishing tourney, I gave up after just an hour, maybe a couple hours.
I thought that I knew that, but not in the beginning. I think I knew that at the end of.
I think we found out later in the day.
I had a feeling that that it wasn't a big deal if I didn't finish because it was cumulative. Somehow I had this feeling, or I knew.
Oh, that's good.
I don't think I knew it was cumulative. I just thought you get another chance to try at the next fishing tourney. I don't know.
Oh, to unlock more of the prizes.
I think I understood it as cumulative. Maybe that was not very clear.
Yeah, it could have been a wording. Maybe CJ mentioned it, but I didn't really grasp it.
We only had one fishing tournament, correct? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's not
I'm guessing there would be Jan, Feb, March, or February, March, April, or something like that. So we only got one. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess we'll find out.
So tell us the other tips. What are the other tips, Joel?
The other tip, and we've mentioned this before, I guess it's a reminder that customizing your tools resets the count, because you always have a limited count on your tools of how many things you can catch or hit or whatever. So I believe nets are 30 catches before it resets. So let's say you're catching 5 per round. If 5 is the number you're averaging, make sure after that 5th round you use a customization kit and reset your tool.
Gotcha. That's a good way to gauge.
It doesn't slow you down later. So
right,
the other tip is to carry 6 nets and then just plan to go through them all.
There you go.
Which is probably what I'll...
Yeah, just have a stash placed around.
I think altogether that saves you time. But if you want to save money for whatever reason...
The nice thing about customization is you can stack those.
That's true.
You could have more...
Takes less room.
More spaces.
Yeah.
But,
true enough.
But that's the other thing. When you collect your... when you catch your bugs or fish or whatever in these tourneys... they go right to the host, so they don't actually take space in your
right. That's also
pocket.
That's right. To his magic,
it has that little magic suck into the void place.
Oh, it's a magic net. You're saying our net is temporarily blessed with magic. I like it.
And then Sarah, what's the other thing we learned about group play? What do we know about that?
That the points are cumulative. So with your playing, if you have friends over, and then you're all catching bugs together, that all those points add up to each other's total. So everyone shares those points, gets the same amount of points. You know what I mean? Sorry. So that sounds confusing.
So if we totally suck at this and we're all just getting 1 or 2 bugs in that round, together we all get 6 points because 3 of us.
Yes. As far as I understand. And granted, I have not personally gotten to play with a group yet. So I'm looking forward to having those.
We didn't know about that feature in the fishing tourney.
No.
I think it's great.
How could we have known?
We had no idea.
Who could know, Leash?
You couldn't prepare me for this.
In this topsy-turvy world.
Not like this. Yes, in this topsy-turvy world. Indeed.
Topsy-turvy.
Cool. I think that's...
I can't wait. Sharing points. Customizing my... I was going to call it my fishing rod. Nope. I'm going to customize my net if I want to stack those little customization kits and save some bells. Or just have lots.
Oh, and I'm just realizing what the point value here is. So if together you catch 5 to 9 bugs, so if 3 people are playing and you each catch 2 or 3 each, everyone gets 5 bonus points. If you catch 10 to 14, everyone gets 7, and if you catch more than 15, so all of us had a really good round, you get 10 points. So you don't actually get
team go.
You don't actually get the full number. You get sort of a shared plot of numbers, but it's still better than if you're playing alone.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's going to be a big help because I remember it was very overwhelming for running around trying really hard to get all those fish and then being like, Got 3.
I only got 3 rewards, and I was so angry. It was a bad day.
I'm so
and then
sorry.
if I honestly if I had known about the whole thing, I would not have been so angry. I would have just played casually and not been so grumpy about it. But it was just so stressful and terrible.
The pressure was
and like
on.
the fish weren't generating. It was like a whole thing.
Oh right,
and
that's another problem.
The heat is on.
I didn't know I needed to make bait. Like I didn't know that would be helpful going in. I just had no idea what to expect. So
I remember I started. That's a flashback to that. I started using bait, and then I realized I wasn't really doing that much better with using bait than I was just running around. No. I was like, this is a waste of my bait.
Oh, that's another tip. Don't run.
For me.
Don't run. You'll scare away those buggies if you run.
Oh, well.
Especially the
Joelle,
beetles.
I'm not a noob. No, just kidding.
I'm not telling you. I'm telling our listeners who might have a noob amongst them.
Pro tips.
How dare I? I'm such a jerk. I'm sorry, listeners. You can be all the noobiest noobs, and we love you just as much as an oldiest old.
Oldie olds and newbie noobs and everyone in between.
That's right. All of the above. Indeed. Well, that's exciting. So
tell you how many buggies I've debugged off trees by running around.
Oh, yeah, that's also sneaky.
Have not gotten a Goliath beetle for that very reason.
Oh no!
Same, but I got a rainbow stag the other day, which is very exciting.
Nice.
Those appear on stumps, right?
No, they're tree
that was
bugs.
on the palmy tree.
I haven't seen one of them yet. Okay.
Ooh.
I need to just go to like a mystery aisle or something. I think
yes,
my best bet.
I did get a mystery aisle that had loads of them.
Yeah, you probably got to like a bug aisle.
Island, a bug island. Maybe it had some bugs. It was great. Let's see. So, anything else about the bug off before we move on to other new news? New news.
I think so.
Well,
don't think so.
In that case, because earlier today, Leash reached.
Joelle's face is like.
Yes, Joelle is very excited about this announcement.
Yes. Wait, I have to give a shout out to Turkey Boy because he's the one that gave me he tipped me off. He's like, "Have you seen what's going on in the ocean?" I'm like, "No, I haven't played in like a day." He's like, "No."
Mm-hmm.
You know, Leash, I was wondering how you had a Twitter tip before I did.
Well, no, that's why I was like, "Wow, Leash is a pulse on the." Here's had her Twitter notifications turned on, and she was totally following it. But I like that Turkey Boy got you clued in ASAP.
Nope. It was released at 8 a.m. and I found out 12 minutes later, and it was super awesome.
Oh, yes. So
he's like, go look at Tom Nook. And he's like, I don't want to give you any spoilers. I'm like, wait, is this official?
Yeah,
official? Because I don't want spoilers.
Oh.
And he's like, yeah.
It's the
so
real
I went
deal.
and I saw, and if you haven't seen and you don't have an aversion to water, you'll be very excited.
Oh. I mean, it's a well crafted video.
It's great.
It has lots of new information in it. Yes. Why don't you guys talk about it, and I'll share my feelings later.
Yes, that's true.
I would say if you haven't seen the video yet,
pause the podcast.
Go watch the video first. Pause the podcast. Go see the Animal Crossing Twitter account.
And
Tommy Nookie.
Thomas
Nookington. Check it out. And we'll wait.
Thomas Nookington.
And now we're back.
Okay, yes. Thanks for pausing and going and checking it out so we can talk about it all we want.
So the very first thing that you get to see is your little character belly flopping her way or his way or their way into a nice ocean, which for most of us is really refreshing and nice and fun and exciting. And I think in an older Animal Crossing, you could do this. Is this correct?
That's
Sarah?
right. In New Leaf, you were able to do this, that you could dive right in.
So that was never.
And so it was kind of like
right?
No, it was new in New
before.
Leaf. It was brand new in New Leaf.
Yeah. So it was kind of interesting that we couldn't do that in this game.
Yeah.
Seeing that there was so much cool watery stuff.
People had been talking about that for a bit. That I wonder when we'll be doing distant
splashies in the water.
Or like hoping that it was a thing that would happen.
And Joel's like, yeah,
I was
fine.
not particularly pressed when people started talking about it. I was like, I mean, I can wait. It's fine.
Joelle is the most excited.
You can put that in the maybe pile.
And then on the shelf.
Yes. So that was super exciting.
Yes, seeing the diving.
Then you noticed that you could go splashy in the water, and then you could also find new sea life creatures, cutie little critters.
Yeah, there's cute little,
there's
cute little anemones, right?
Oh yes, amenities. Just kidding.
And little pipey eels.
Yeah, the little garden eels. Oh, I'm so excited for those little buddies. The little boop, hiding down and then boop.
Nope. That one's a big old nope.
Oh gosh, but
The sea stars are cute. I saw purple. Was it purple or red sea stars? It was really pretty color sea stars.
Oh, yay.
Stop it, Leash. Leash is enacting
is it
these little eels with her fingers in front of me on screen, and she doesn't know that I can just turn away and look elsewhere.
What if I put little smiley faces on my fingers?
Oh, cute.
Is it better?
But like, do they not make you think, what is Oscar the Grouch's sweet friend? Is it Stinky? Or Slimy?
Oh, is it
Trash.
Slimy?
She loves trash.
Slimy.
I should know that.
I feel it's slimy. I feel it's slimy.
Trash.
The little
Anything
worm.
dirty or dingy or dusty or
little
ragged or
worm.
rotten or rusty?
Anything dirty or dingy or rusty.
Oh, look at this. Oh, Leash, you brought your little worm friends and they're so cheerful. Oh, listener, you can't see it, but Leash has 3 adorable little worm friends that are waving at us.
We're your friends.
Oh, they're so sweet. They're so very sweet.
If they had Leash's smiling face behind them and we're not underwater, I would not be having this problem.
Okay. But
So,
Leash,
if anyone listening
Yes.
does not know the history of me and underwater, I don't like it.
yes. Well,
She doesn't like it.
we know.
But it's not just underwater, as we. As
No, that's right.
Sarah and
Because
I
we both,
learned
me and Leash
today.
were like, this is going to be fine because this is when you're your character dives and you are still safely above. You're looking from above. You're seeing them. You're safe and dry as you're viewing down at their scene from above, and it's fine. Joelle's going to be great with
Everyone
this.
should be excited. No one should be
Everyone's gonna
upset.
love it.
If anyone wants to know right now, I'm the gritted teeth emoji.
Oh,
in
oh
human
no,
form.
that's a good emoji though.
It's perfect for this. So just to clarify, yes, underwater things freak me the H out, and I don't like being under oppressive amounts of water. That's like a thing, and aquariums are not my jam. But the other piece of the puzzle is I don't like being in the middle of the ocean, especially without a paddle.
So it's a non-win situation for.
But
for
you can
JB.
get to the ground because you can just put your little hand in and get the shell or whatever. So you can still in
It's
theory
still
you can stand
standable.
up.
It's
Is it
shallow
standing
water.
Is it standing shallow water? It's not.
It's
deep
got to be
Yeah.
standing shallow
ocean?
water.
It's like snorkeling.
Yes, snorkel
It's
safe.
not deep ocean. You promise.
And
it's not
also,
deep ocean?
you
Yeah, I
can't
promise.
possibly go out that far because they've got little safety fences all around
I
your
did
island.
appreciate the net. I did appreciate the
Safety.
net. In fact, I saw the net and went, "Oh, thank God!" Like that's literally the thought I had when I saw the net.
Joelle. Oh, did you see your our friend who I don't know if Joelle's gotten to meet? You met Pascal in City
I
Folk?
have met
Yes.
Pascal in
Pascal.
in Pocket Camp. He visited.
Oh, in Pocket
with
Camp he was
his
in.
shell stuffs. I don't think
I totally
did we
forgot
ever
he was
meet
in
him?
Pocket Camp
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
with
had
the
a
bridge.
special event. Yeah,
in the City Folk. Yes, the special event. Oh wait, sorry,
in Pocket Camp.
I was
he had a
thinking of two
special
different
event.
things.
Oh, in Pocket Camp he did?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I
I
don't
met him.
remember that.
Yep. He visited. I can't remember if it was a flower event or something else. I think it was a flower
Did he
event.
bring
yeah.
You're a
Did he bring
flower
the garden eels to Pocket Camp? Remember those little darling pocket eels that I loved in my underwater escape that Joelle was not a fan of?
You know,
Shocking.
I'm blocking that memory. I can't tell you who brought the garden eels. If that feels like it came from a chip event, though.
Chip.
I don't remember what Pascal's
Chip
thing
Senior.
was, but that was
Maybe some
Is it
sweet
Pascal
listener
or
will
Pascal?
remember.
What do we call him? Like the Pascal lamb?
I thought it was
Lamb?
Pascal. Like
I thought it was
the
Pascal, but
Measure. I don't know.
I thought
don't know.
You know
Maybe we
what?
should
I'm
ask him.
sure both. I mean, we know who we're talking
Isn't
about.
Pascal like a
philosopher?
science term?
I thought Pascal was maybe that's a science thing, a science person. I thought that Pascal. Wait, let's see. Pascal. There's a Pascal that ends with E, right? That's a female
It's
form
a
of.
SI unit of pressure equal to 1 Newton per square meter. Yeah, so it is a science thing.
Oh.
But that's pronounced Pascal? Pascal.
Pascal. Pascal.
Which is
the way-
interesting because my teacher always called it a Pascal.
Well,
in
and
school.
just reaffirming that people pronounce things differently.
Yes.
Yep.
Also true.
Yes.
Maybe there's no wrong answer to this one.
Yeah, Pascal was a French mathematician, physicist, inventor, writer, and Catholic theologian.
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 Just like that, we can say theologian, theologian.
Theologian.
All the correct-
Theologian.
The illusion. It's not my trick,
Theologian.
Michael. It's an
Theologian.
Illusion. Ooh, shooting stars. Shooting stars.
Oh, what? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
So
Oh my
many
gosh.
cuties.
I'm on
missed it.
Fort
I missed
Nips
it.
looking
I
at
missed
shooting
it.
stars like last week.
Oh, nice. That's where I should go.
Oh,
So
shoot, I should be there too.
anything else from this deep ocean stuff?
Yes. Yes, there's collectibles from the deep ocean, so we'll be able to get mermaid furniture.
Mermaid.
So exciting.
Oh,
And Gully.
Yes,
Gully.
well, that's a different. I feel like in the announcement, but different part of the announcement that there's a washed up
Gulliver
little.
he was in a different uniform.
Yes, he looks like he's been maybe some pirates picked him up. Yar, yar. And he decided to join some pirates.
Switch boats.
Yeah, maybe
Hat in the Batches. Or was it Bat in the Hat?
Hat in the
Hatch
Batches.
Bat is
Definitely Hat in the Batches. Hatch in the Batches? Hatch in the Batches. But I'm very excited.
Hachi-babachi.
Also, this is kind of another thing, just like on a little tangent while we're on the subject of piratey things. There seemed to be like a teaser for piratey stuff coming up in Pocket Camp too. So if anybody's still playing Pocket Camp, watch out for those
I wonder
updates.
if it's a
crossover
synergy
event.
type.
Crossover. What's new, Pocket Camp? Whoa.
They like to do like parallel themes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Because that way it's like little tie-ins for both.
in.
It'd be nice if they had some little...
Yeah, they had like wedding stuff, right? At the same time that the recent
That's
Cyrus wedding
true.
stuff was happening. Yep.
Very, very true. But
We also
either
love their
way...
June weddings in Animal Crossing. I feel like that Pocket Camp did it every year for 3 years in a row.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm super excited to see what piratey goodness Gulliver will bring. And I'm very excited he's joined a pirate ship. Maybe they'll be better at picking him up. Do you think they're still going to use his communicator, or is he going to have a different way of communicating with his pirate
I
ship
sure
friends?
hope it's a different activity when Gulliver visits. Wouldn't that be great? Like you're picking up like lost gold or something. I don't know.
Ooh,
As long as I can still get rusted parts, I don't care.
That's true.
you
As
still
long as
want-
the result is the rest of
Oh, because are you, Leash,
Eventually, I need 30 for my robot hero.
so you both
Yeah.
want to make your robot superhero?
Eventually, yeah. I'm not in a hurry, but like I
I'm not
definitely
about to
am collecting.
trade 700 Nook Miles tickets for it, but I will eventually get to it. Yeah.
Someday. But I feel like I've hardly gotten Gulliver on my island. At first, it felt like I had him so frequently, and now I've not seen him for
and you
ages.
just maybe you don't notice. Like if you're not traveling,
Can
your
you only
entire
do Gulliver
island.
on your island, or can you do
Sorry,
Gulliver on my island?
No, I think you can only like you can talk
He's
to
here
him.
if you want to test it. Oh,
Yeah, I think it's unfortunately. I think it's
he won't
just
give you an
with
activity. Yeah.
but he'll give it to each person who lives on the island.
yes.
True.
If you have multiple players on the island, I think you're correct.
Yeah.
That
I'm
is
pretty
correct.
sure.
That's a fact.
That's actually
No, that's a fact.
That's actually related to something I'm going to talk about a little bit later in the episode. Yeah.
I can't wait to learn more
Yeah.
things. I love it.
Yeah.
What else
I
was
love
in the
Gulliver.
video, Sarah? What
I love
else?
the stuff. Oh, was there more stuff? I feel like that was it because it was past.
Didn't we
CGI.
wear something special when we were doing this water excursion?
Yes, you can have a little. I think did Leash not mention it? Maybe she did. I think she might have said the swimsuit. What is it called? A neoprene suit, dive suit, suit
A diving suit, a swim.
I didn't say it.
Diving gear.
That was
Diving
not
gear.
Dylan.
Are you for scuba?
Scuba duba.
It's
apparatus.
It's like the rash guard suit that you wear if you're surfing. It's just like
Yes.
all
Let's
sealed
call
in.
it the 700 things. Those neoprene outfits you wear that are waterproof.
Yes,
Good for diving.
That's right.
The Scoompa Loompa outfit.
If anyone listening
Scoompa
wants to tell us
loompa.
what the hell these suits are called, that would be great.
I
Onesie.
think they're called wetsuits.
Wetsuits.
Wetsuits. That is what it is. It is
scuba luba. Is
definitely what it's called.
Were you guys waiting for someone to answer that question?
No, I think we
thought
were
just being
genuinely trying to answer it and did not know what the answer was. That was me, at least. I had no
Sorry,
idea
I
it
was
was wetsuit.
I
I
didn't
was
know
out
that
there
was
with
really
her.
what
I was
an
riffing,
answer.
and Leash was holding out on us.
I didn't know.
She just thought we were having a grand old time, which is not untrue. We were having a grand old time. We were also just inventing things that were incorrect. As we tried our best to try to remember wetsuit.
Silly gooses.
Silly
more stars.
gooses.
Silly gooses.
No silly
I just
gooses
realized that I
allowed.
was not by the microphone, so I might have been a wee bit
A
quiet.
little
That's
quiet
okay.
for a
I could
moment.
hear you.
Oh, sorry.
Cool. Well, if that's
yes.
everything in the video,
Yeah, that was all those good things. So I mean, it's a good time for us to take a break. And so after the break, we will talk about some contest results that I'm pretty excited about.
summer fun in the sun.
Summer fun.
Summer fun. Oh, well, oh, well, oh, well, oh.
Ooh.
Let's take a break. Tell me more. Mish me.
We're not going to repeat those words because
Nope.
they're very...
So, guys, do you want to talk about the summer fun contest results or what?
Oh, well, oh, well, oh, well.
I would love to. What Sarah, can you tell us about the contest before we announce the results?
Yeah,
Yes,
and how did
yes.
people enter? Because we might want to do more of these contests in the future.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Because you can preemptively get involved in our Discord if you want to join in contests in the future. That's how you entered. Was these folks took pictures of in-game of what a summer fun thing for them. So they had some wonderful creative entries. But by the way, if you want to get into our Discord, you can join us through reaching out through our email at thepocketpod@gmail.com, through our Instagram at thepocketpod, through our Twitter at thepocketpod, and through Facebook at thepocketpod. Is it also the Pocket Pod on Facebook?
Yeah.
Just like a Pocket Pod on Facebook.
The Pocket Pod.
The Pocket Pod. But yes,
Although I
so reach
believe
out.
if you're searching for us on Facebook, just type in Pocket Pod. If you're typing our URL, it's the Pocket Pod. So.
Ooh, fair enough.
Who knows why?
Well, either way,
Who can
feel free
know in
to
this topsy-turvy world?
ask us for an invite to Discord.
And I think if you are getting this podcast, there's still links to that, right?
Yeah. Yes, that's a good point. In our show notes,
Smart.
all of the links you could possibly need are available.
Smart.
But the Discord is still by request only, so you do have to request.
So you don't need to reach out.
Yes, we don't broadly share our links. We can keep
reach out and grab ya.
Yeah, we want to keep our Discord
abracadabra?
smaller and friendly, and not just open it up to the universe.
Although it is open up to the universe, you just have to ask for the invitation.
You just have to ask.
But it's a slower rate of growth by people requesting. So
yes,
I
true.
think our strategy.
We would like to know that you are human.
Yes,
it's
that's
true.
also good.
It's a really vague human test we're doing here.
That's true. It's like a CAPTCHA, but not as boring.
Yes. We just require that you send us a nice message and tell us how much you love our show.
Homemade CAPTCHA.
That is not true.
You don't have to say anything.
You can say you like it. You don't have to say you love it.
That's not required. But we do appreciate all of you that have told us that you like our show. Yeah.
Yes, thank you. That's very sweet. We do appreciate it.
If you hate our show and still want to join our Discord, that is your choice.
I mean, sure. Why not?
You're going to be missing out on some fun content, though.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. All those jokes.
Jokes and jokes.
The jokes.
So anyway,
guys, what were the results of the contest? I want to know. Leash, do you want to go first and share our second runner-up?
First, I just want to say that all of these submissions were a top-notch.
They're so fun and so good.
I want to say all or most, almost all. I want to say all. I'm going to say all because that won't make anyone feel bad.
Oh my gosh.
Except for that one.
Everyone got votes. Everyone got votes.
It's
and
true.
if they didn't get an actual vote, they got my heart song vote.
That's true. I know. I'm pretty sure.
Vote for 3.
I'm pretty sure nearly all got a vote from somebody.
And they're all really wonderful.
No one needs to know who did.
And even if they didn't, they were still every single one of those was delightful, and we can only vote for 3. So
charming. Thank you for playing.
Thanks
to everybody for playing.
If I had 12 separate votes to give out, everyone would have gotten a vote.
Yay!
You get a medal. You get a medal.
Participation for everybody. We appreciate all of you.
Indeed.
Summer fun.
Oh,
man. Oh, look at all these delightful.
Tell me more.
These are so cute.
She's enamored with them. She can't even
tell us who came in third place.
Well, so I'm going to talk about third place.
Yes.
And this one was a delightful little picture of a sweet little character. Oh God, so cute. Let me describe it, and then I'll announce the winner. But
okay.
The person who,
I like this.
The person who made it will know who it is.
Oh, right.
Because they made it as I'm describing it. So in the bottom left.
Whoa.
There are some white pansies.
Very specific.
Maybe this is a little too specific. Do you want to have it more a broad description of the image?
No.
Oh my gosh.
It's like the general theme of the image, perhaps. I don't know. It's up to you, I guess.
Okay, so the theme of this one was camping in the summertime.
Yeah.
And that's the title I gave it. Camping in the summertime. And it's a sweet, sweet little picture of this little character wearing a cute little bear shirt.
I love the bear
And they've
shirt.
got a little scratch on their nose and a little Band-Aid on their cheek.
Adorbs.
And But they're happy. They're happy. They're having the time of their lives.
Big old smile. Big old smile.
So cute. Oh, just want to reach out and grab you.
Abracadabra.
And they've got a cute little tent behind them, and they are camping.
Yay,
and they got a little
cute.
bike.
There's a camp stove.
And what looks like a little camp stove and a magazine. It looks like they're looking. What is in that magazine? Is it
Pancakes.
swimming pools?
Movie
Pancakes.
stars. I just said pancakes. I know there's one that has pancakes in it. Oh, that might be the pancake one. pancake and omelets or something,
I'm
perhaps?
zooming in.
What is
I
it,
see a
green
bowl of
and-
spaghetti.
Zoom in and enhance.
Spaghetti.
Joelle.
I see
Use your...
spaghetti and
spaghetti.
meatballs.
Oh, I was wrong.
I
I was
see,
way
I
off.
see piscetti.
Oh, it's camp food.
Yeah. Camp food. Food camp.
Food camp.
Well, it is just
Boot
the
camp.
cutest little picture, and congratulations to second runner-up. The second runner-up winner, I should say, is Elliot.
Yay! Good job, Elliot.
Yeah.
I was wondering. I was like, is Leash ever going to say the name of the winner?
No, I was
going to learn?
third place or second runner-up, however you want to
That's right. Both are correct.
figure that out.
So, okay. I love it. That was a beautiful camp picture. It was delightful.
It's so cute.
If I may, I would love to talk about first runner-up or second place winner. This image is a beautiful sunset beach with a single twinkling star as a lone camper. Actually, she's she's a lone princess wearing, just kidding, not a princess, little villager wearing a beautiful solstice wreath on her head. There's a
Sunflower
series
crown.
of
I love it.
It's so great. Some palm trees in the distance behind her, as well as surfboards, a cooler,
Surfboard.
and a palm tree lamp, and a beautiful little conch shell in the foreground as she makes a wish on that shooting star.
On the conch shell.
As she makes a wish on the conch shell.
On the conch shell.
Wait, is that how it works?
No.
And
Sarah,
you
did you
wish
mention-
Wouldn't it be
on
nice
a
if you could use the
shell.
conch shell to like
Listen
make
to
a
the
little
ocean?
horn?
Did you mention? Like,
Oh, you mean a shofar? A shofar with a conch shell? Can you do that?
Yeah.
Sure.
Can't you blow into a shell?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm pretty sure they do that in
isn't that how
Little
they just
Mermaid.
communicated in Lord of the Flies? I could be wrong about that.
Oh, I have never read Lord of the Flies. I've missed out of important
Yep. Sucks to
literature.
your ass, Mar. Sorry, that's
What?
a quote from Lord of the Flies.
Oh, okay. I was like, what does that mean? I don't know.
Yeah,
That's 'cause I
it
haven't read
means it was a horrible kid that made fun of some other kid's asthma and said "sucks to your
Oh.
asthma." It's all I remember
Wow.
from that book. That and the pig thing.
It made an impression.
Anyway,
but anyway, on to
not Lord of
happier
the Flies.
things.
There is nothing Lord of the Flies about
No,
this picture.
this is a tranquil, beautiful beach, and it just says, beautiful summer evening. And that
There's even a little
winner
pool.
of that
There's a little
picture. Yes, there's a little pool, a little inflatable pool with a little ducky. I can see his head just popping out. It's very great.
And you can feel the nice warm ocean breeze.
Yes,
Like,
it's
I can.
soothing.
Yeah, there's like a haze in
Summery.
the picture.
Tim is saying hi. He's leaning
Hi,
over.
Tim.
Hello.
Oh, hi, Tim.
But anyway, sorry. So congratulations, Stinky. Sorry, we were slow at
Stinky!
releasing the name. It's beautiful.
I
Beautiful.
love that
picture
we're really
indeed.
dragging these out.
I know. Sorry, guys. I couldn't help myself. It just had to be that way. But
Oh, it's like superlatives at like your end of year like work thing.
Right, right.
And, like,
And we have
immediately you know it's not you, and then you have to like listen to the
oh
rest.
my
of
gosh, listen to all their accolades.
Great.
It's even worse when like you know what everyone won and they're still dragging it out, like you know ahead of
Ooh.
time. That's even worse. Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Should I announce the winner?
Please
Do it.
So the winner chicken dinner. This was an unexpected one because it comes from a place, from a
Of
land
love.
down under.
Do 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 do.
We come from a land down under. This picture features a frozen palm tree. It features a daring islander
Dare we say dare?
wearing shorts and a tank top in the middle of winter.
Wow, bold.
Australian winter in
Southern
June.
Hemisphere time.
There's just delightful things all over. There's a little ukulele. There's
This is me being like ignorant or naive, but I don't think I ever realized that Australia had a winter. I think it just is like warm all the time.
I think it depends where in Australia you are,
yeah,
how
I think-
wintry winter is.
You're probably not entirely wrong. Just like much like there are places in the United States that never really get a
That's
wintry
true.
winter.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Okay, now I don't feel so bad.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I mean parts of the US don't get snow in December, and frankly we rarely get snow in December.
I'm right.
But in
You're
Animal
all
Crossing,
right.
you start getting snow in December. It is what it is.
That's true. No matter
Gotcha.
where you live, you will get
is.
snow in winter.
And
the
so in
wintertime.
Animal Crossing in June, it certainly does snow. And anyway, but our intrepid islander decided to pretend it wasn't freezing cold out, and put out some ice pops and some poolside what are they called? Poolside beds. Yep.
Yeah, poolside
the
beds.
ukulele I already mentioned. There's a beach ball. It's really perfect. I love the sunglasses. Mostly I love
this
the
one.
feeling I get looking at a frozen tundra, but she's pretending it is warm out. I just love it so much. Anyway,
I love the framing of this one.
The framing is
like
perfect.
I thought the framing and the placement and like the aerial view and everything was just really, really beautiful and different.
I actually had the opportunity to visit this island this week, and I got to see where this was taken, and I felt it even more when I was there. That is not the reason this one won, just because this nice person let me visit, but it did win anyway.
The entirety of the contest
Joelle
was not
wasn't
in
the only
Joelle's
winner.
hand.
I wasn't the only voter.
I mean,
there were voters from across our Discord friends.
I like how the circles of the tables like kind of flow into the sun. This is like the designer part of me, like saying like it's like flowing into the sunglasses and then into the beach ball. It's like making this nice little ocean wave of pretty little shapes.
That's a really good point,
the
Leash. I think we were attracted to like the design effect of it too, and
like even like the placement of the seashells and the guitar and just everything was just like very nicely. I appreciated the design.
Chef's
kiss.
Anyway, congratulations, our wonderful winner. We've decided you're Manjipan. If we're wrong, please correct us in the follow-up
tell us
stream.
How you say your name, Manjipan.
And congratulations to all of our 3 winners. And really thank you to everyone that participated, because every single photo that came in made it harder to choose than ever before.
Man, that's why I'm glad I didn't look until the very end.
And I'll be perfectly honest when I tell you it was split across. Like there were votes across all of these, and so it was very difficult to find a winner at the very end. So thank you everybody for participating.
Yes, and we look forward to more of these in the future. Oh, and should we thank our sponsor?
Yes, of course. Our Bennett Quackter, McScrooge, McDuck, Quacker Pants, Hydro, who puts together awesome contests. He put together the nice Bunny Day contest earlier this year.
That's right.
He put together this one.
Was that our first
depending
contest?
on... Yeah, that was our first one. And depending on things work out, maybe we'll do another one. You can guarantee we'll be hosting a Halloween one in October. Anyway, look forward to more of these. They're just delightful.
Also a shout out and thank you to Pasu, who's been doing the graphics.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes. Thank you for the graphics.
Huge shout out to Pasu. If for nothing else, for saving me lots of time, but he did great work and
volunteered his time. Like
didn't even have to ask. Just a sweet pea. Thank you, Pasu.
And I know this is, but just so we don't forget about it, this is congratulations on the contest. Wonderful work. Thanks for everyone for their entries and help. Joelle, you had something you wanted to talk about that was a podcast adjacent thing. Would you share it with us now?
Unrelated to a contest, but it is an activity we all can take part in the next few days. If you'll recall, my friend started a podcast that I mentioned, I think before, called The Great Pop Culture Debate.
Yes.
It is where every episode, or every 2 episodes actually, a panel of his friends debate very important pop culture topics and pick the best of, name the category. And it's ranges from everything to, as I've mentioned before, Crayola crayons, to best Oscar winner, to best 90s heartthrob, and everything in between. There's lots of RuPaul's Drag Race references on the show because that's his sort of wheelhouse, as well as Real Housewives. If either of those things are your wheelhouse, you'll enjoy those parts of the podcast. If those aren't
Real
your
wheelhouse.
Real Housewives wheelhouse.
But
if those 2 topics are not your wheelhouse, that's also fine, because I enjoy the show without knowing anything about either of those topics. Anyway, what I'm very excited about is that the next episode that I will be recording of the show, it was very recently determined that we will be talking about Animal Crossing.
What?
We will be picking the best Animal Crossing character. Of all series, basically.
NPC.
So it started with NPCs, but he wanted the pool to be bigger than, I think 70 was how many NPCs I was able to find. So I also found several internet lists and combined them all and tabulated them all to find the top 50 villagers.
Okay.
So there is 120 characters in this poll. Ooh. And we need everyone on the internet that has an opinion to vote in this poll, pick their favorite 32. 32 is hard. Believe it or not. But believe it or not, when you're getting into it, it is hard to narrow down to 32 out of 120.
That's amazing.
When you start looking and going, but Franklin, but Tom Nook, how do you choose? It's a Sophie's Choice situation. I can't even. I will warn all of you when you fill out
Is this in a bracket, or is this you just pick the top?
This is
whatever?
pre-bracket. This is what determines the seeds for the bracket.
Ugh.
So our choices
votes.
aren't weighted. It'll just be like we just pick 32.
Everyone just picks 32, and then all of these submitters, the top 32 of everything will get seeded based on quantity of submissions and whatnot. So I need everyone to submit because this is the best place to ask people for their opinions.
Yeah, totally.
So I'm going to share this link everywhere on our socials, on our Discord. If anyone can't find it, just DM Pocket Pod or me, and I'll send it to you. And you're welcome to share it. Like, please retweet it when you see it on the interwebs. Yeah. But yeah, you have until July 17th, so you still have like 3 weeks to fill it all out. Ooh, nice. But definitely need everyone's opinions to get a good seed.
I can't wait. I'm excited. Thanks for inviting us all to vote on this fun thing.
And I should be recording this episode August 1st-ish, and then it will go live sometime in September-ish.
Gotcha.
It's all TBD. I don't quite know the schedule offhand, but once I know, I'll announce it here. So
either way, we'll get to participate in advance, so you guys can have your answers.
Yeah, and if you're interested in this podcast already, it just launched this week with the first 2 episodes about the best Disney movies. And if you have any opinions about Disney movies, you will enjoy listening to the debates and yelling at the podcast. And that's kind of the point of the podcast. You're supposed to, have dissent and agreement and, amusement and frustration all in one experience.
That sounds fun. I like it.
Enjoy.
I like it.
It's called Great Pop Culture Debate, and the website's greatpopculturedebate.com. And you can, even before I post the link, you can find the poll on that website.
Oh, cool.
It's there.
Thank you, Joelle. That's awesome. Yeah. And I know you just shared a whole bunch of stuff, but I want to ask you if you have any tiny complaints.
Sky rockets in flight.
Complaint.
Tiny complaint.
I have a tiny complaint. Speaking of shooting stars, real good segue. We are currently catching shooting stars on Leisha's Island. Speaking of shooting stars, if you have not caught a Cancer.
Gemini?
If you have not caught a Cancer star fragment yet,
yes,
I recommend you walk slowly around your beach, because boy, do those Cancer star fragments blend in with some of those seashells. Oh. And if you're like me, you could spend a whole day just missing them.
Oh, we're in Cancer. Yeah. That's why you were saying in the beginning of June, or beginning of the month, but you really meant the beginning of the astrological
month.
Right.
Yeah. Yes.
I was like, I could have sworn I've seen Celeste this month.
They switch around the 20th-ish of every month.
Yeah, for the astrological. I got it now.
I will tell you, at night they glow. So if you do miss it during the day, just comb your beach at night and you'll find them. Nice. But they are really easy to miss if you're just running on by. So, and sometimes a palm tree obscures them, and they don't stand out the way like a blue one and a green one and a yellow and a white one.
Wait, so what color are they, Joelle?
They're pink. They're pink.
Pink.
Yeah, they're really like a dusty seashell pink.
Nice, dusty seashell pink.
That is my complaint. I guess it's also a pro tip, but it's
a complaint. Why can't a complaint be both?
Whoa,
if they had just made it like bright fuchsia, that would have been easier to find.
Maybe we have the colors. No, they're not. They're not based on the color of the gems, right? What color is
ruby for Cancer. Emerald for Taurus.
Maybe. Yeah.
So maybe Gemini though.
Aquamarine. Which one's
aquamarine? Blue.
Gemini was blue.
Gemini is nearly pearl, right? Isn't it a pearl?
Oh yes, early June is pearl. Yeah.
Oh.
So I don't know. I think they just pick colors based on something. I don't know.
I was excited that it did
Gemini is definitely. I mean, Taurus is definitely green though. Yeah, that makes sense.
So that was right.
But
in that
you guys would know, right? Is that sort of?
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, birthdays. Yes.
Yeah, obviously.
my mistake.
What? Anyway. No, you were right.
How dare you?
You were correct.
What is
I don't know. My not mistake.
What is yours?
I'm a Virgo.
Jenny. Virgo.
And what's your gemstone?
So what's your calendar?
Well, so I'm an August birthday.
But you're late August.
Right? Yeah, and Virgo's more of a September. So I'm a peridot, and then sapphire.
So it's just like a light green.
Yeah, peridot's light green, and then sapphire obviously is more of a dark, deep blue.
Yeah.
So I don't know which one Virgo's going to be.
Yeah.
Sort of related, although I feel like Cancer should have been like a nice deep red.
Yeah. So maybe it's not really. Maybe it just happenstance that Taurus had a green one that has because Taurus thing is kind
pick
of earthy
themselves
anyway.
12 colors and called it a day.
We got
And then
just
if they could
throw
find
it in.
alignment,
Just blah,
yeah.
blah, 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 blah. Maybe.
Anywho,
There's-
that was my
there's
only
a
little
couple-
complaint. Just it's hard to find those stars.
Well,
were
it's
a
good to be
couple stars.
aware. I like that.
Yes.
I'm going to be extra careful looking for them. Maybe I'll just pick up everything. So I'll pick up all the
you
shells
go.
so I don't overlook any. So,
Cancer star PSA.
PSA, be aware. Don't
Hard to say
overlook them.
cancer without like thinking of the bad cancer. So it's like,
Right, that's
Right?
true.
The crabby.
The crabs. Just think of the
pinch. Ooh, is it a color of a soft shell crab, like a pink?
maybe of a crab. Tasty cooked crab.
Sure.
Stars. Twinkle twinkles.
Twinkle twink. Oh, Twinkie twinkles.
We
I
had a
missed
lot of
it. I
twinkle
missed
twinkles.
it.
You missed them. I
well-
was trying to tell you, but I didn't want to interrupt.
Oh, it's okay. Thank you for
Just do
being
this
so
on the
sweet.
screen.
Intro.
Make a little twinkle twinkle.
Twinkle twinkle.
This is our
So-
twinkle twinkle sign.
Now that we've covered some tiny complaints, do we have some tiny delights? Oh,
Sky.
Rocket.
go for it.
Sky rockets in flight.
Do 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 do
Tiny delight.
do 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 do.
Tiny delights.
Who's got a tiny delight?
Tiny delights. I have a tiny delight. I have a quick
what's yours?
one. Well, I ordered my Animal Crossing guide like a million years ago, but it was definitely after Joelle ordered hers. And mine finally came in last weekend. I was very excited.
That's my tiny delight.
You got one too, Leash? We all have a giant tome to sit on our desk.
It's so big.
It's
I mean,
ginormo.
I know you said it was big, but I didn't know how big it was until
How
touching it and
big
feeling how
is
heavy
it?
it is. So ginormo.
So big.
It's so big. So then, Leash, what bookmarks did you get in yours?
There's bookmarks.
They're
Yeah.
somewhere in there.
Well,
What?
you'll find them. There's 2 hidden bookmarks. Mine was Mabel and Blathers.
Keep talking. I'll be right back.
I didn't know if there was a Mabel one. I got 2, and I was not super interested. And our friend across the pond, Lo, was very excited about the ones I got. So those got shipped to her this week.
Oh, that's so sweet. So what were, may I ask what they were? Do you recall?
I want to say one of them was KK,
Oh, KK.
and the other one was
Somebody else.
Well,
Oh, well, those are both great. So they were good. They were winners, but they
they were
weren't your
fine. I
favies.
just didn't care, and I knew
Gotcha.
that I wasn't going to use a bookmark. I don't use bookmarks. All of my books are digital. I just don't use them. So
Oh, gotcha.
When someone I know wanted them more than I did, they got
Aw.
to receive them.
That's very sweet.
Leisha's about to find
So
out.
wait,
what's
which ones
hidden.
did you get?
Rara got a Mabel and a Blathers.
I had no idea there was a Mabel one. I would have liked the
I'm
Mabel
only
one.
seeing one.
Oh,
Ooh.
I'll bring
hiding
over mine so I
somewhere
can
then.
show you. I'll be
It's
right back.
possible my
BRB.
it's possible my children
Yeah, they may have fallen out of the book even. I'm just confirming because I did take a picture of which ones I got when they arrived. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I was totally wrong. It was
made
Timmy
it.
and Tommy.
We made it back.
Timmy and Tommy and KK Slider are the 2 ones that I got.
Oh, that's so cool.
And the Timmy and Tommy ones were very cute, and I appreciated them very much. I just don't use bookmarks. Ooh, Leash got a Blavs.
Blathies.
Blathy. And a KK. Wow, look at that. Those are great sets. Well, you guys enjoy your adorable bookmarkies.
And now I have to find where I had put them in my book. Now I'm going to have to find my spots again. I had
I didn't
bookmarked
even know
the
these were in here. What a tiny delight within a tiny delight.
double tiny delights.
Double tiny delight. It's an inception of a tiny delight. I didn't even know these were
Double
I didn't
tiny
even know those
delight.
homes were there.
Reach across the
best.
sky.
And leash, they have little pro tips on the back. It's so cute. I
Yay,
love
I'm glad
it.
you guys
But
got them.
it is worthwhile.
Oh, and then there's like a little
Yeah, it doesn't work.
calendar.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
No, the online calendar works. You can just pull up maybe the QR code doesn't work, but they do have a calendar that you can
Yeah, the QR
access.
code just said coming soon. Last I checked.
Oh.
Last other people checked. Did that QR code work for you?
I didn't use the QR code because I just typed it in on the website and it pulls up their little calendar. It's
Well, maybe
it's
the QR code works now.
future-press.com/AC is the URL that you can just type in.
Giving away $20 secrets right there, are.
$20 secret. It's for free if you listen to our podcast, but it is totally not from us. So I don't know if it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm sure that they
boy,
would
oh
love the
boy.
attention. But either way,
Well, I'm very excited.
yay!
Awesome.
But
Beautiful.
do we have any other tiny delights?
I do. I have
JB, what's your
have
tiny
two.
delight?
Yeah, JB already had her guidebook, so it can't be
true.
that.
It's not that.
Can't be
But
that.
no, I'm delighted that you guys are delighted. So that's my extra bonus tiny delight.
Yay.
So I this week was had the opportunity to visit not one but 2 Southern Hemisphere islands.
What?
And
Exciting.
the first time it was nighttime in a snowstorm, and it was amazing.
That sounds
It was
so cool.
so pretty. And the person that invited this was one of the people in the, I'm just going to call it Baby Nation, by the way, the Babysitters Club. It's a lot easier to say. So from now on, I'm going to be calling it Baby Nation.
Baby Nation.
The lovely Baby Nation lady that invited me to her island also was giving away DIYs. And while I wasn't on the lookout for seasonal DIYs that were not in my season, I did not turn away a gift horse in a mouth, or whatever the wording of that sentence is.
Don't turn away a gift horse in the mouth. That's just rude.
Don't turn around.
Gift
I
horse
don't want to see a gift horse in the mouth.
So I got several DIYs that where I have nothing to offer them, but I'm ready. But
You'll be ready as soon as they.
I did catch a couple seasonal floating things that I will not tell you what they are.
Oh yeah, don't tell me. I want to be surprised.
I'm not going to tell you anything more.
I didn't realize, now that I have my guidebook, I don't think I realized, and I guess I did in certain, because we didn't have flip-flops and now we have flip-flops, but I don't think I realized that clothing was seasonal as well.
Yeah.
Right. It's exciting.
That was
like
something that,
Oh, yes.
I think Man Japan mentioned when they were visiting someone's island, because I think they were very excited to see like all the summer stuff in the island that they don't have. They currently have a lot of winter stuff.
Understandable.
Anyway, when I was over in that Southern Hemisphere island, it was very late at night, so like none of the stores are open. But then the next day, Man Japan opened up their gates, and I hopped over, and it was like daylight. It wasn't snowing, but it was still you could see how cold everything was and wintry, and it's just such a delight just running through the snow when it's so hot out.
Is there snow on the windowsills?
I don't know that
Or
I noticed
ice
that.
or anything?
It's on top of things, like it's on bushes, and it's on like
palm trees,
on top of like trees, and it really cakes the whole island. It's quite lovely. So that was a tiny delight, just a snow visit.
That's a tiny delight.
Can you go swimming in this? Will you be able to go swimming?
That's
in
a
the
question.
Cold
that was
water?
a question.
That is a question
in the Discord today. We are going to find out on July 3rd.
You are correct. That was a question.
That was a question I've already heard earlier today.
Notice how I inflected my voice at the end.
That was a question. It's like there's a question mark at the end of it. It's very interesting.
Yeah, almost.
I'm going to assume that because this is an update to the game, everyone will get that feature at the same time.
I think so. And I can say that in New Leaf, you could still go diving in the wintertime.
Yeah,
So
Lo mentioned that when you go diving in the winter and you come out.
She mentioned it?
Yes, yeah.
So it's not a spoiler,
shiver.
so we can talk about it.
Yeah, and you shiver. You shiver
Yes.
and shake when you
Come
get
out
out
of the water.
because it's so darn cold. That's
Yes.
So darn cold.
So
Gosh
cute.
darn it.
My other tiny delight is that I watched a video this week about a little glitch that you can reproduce in your island.
What's the
and
glitch?
It's not like a glitch where you like get to duplicate stuff. Like it's not like a cheaty glitch. It's just a fun little look what you can
What's
do.
the glitch?
Stop teasing us and tell us what it is.
Yeah.
You can
Tell me.
create a waterfall secret passage to a special part of your island. And only if people know about the glitch do they know how to enter that secret part of your island.
Ooh, that sounds cool.
Ooh, fun.
So if you want to visit my secret library next time you're on my island, you can go and give it the old college try and see if you can get in there.
Oh, wow. So it's a special
Interesting.
secret of how we
Can
get
you
in?
share that, or have you shared that video and I just didn't see it?
I don't know if I've shared it. I will tell you that Mayor Mori
Maybe
posted
a follow-up
it.
stream. Oh, Mary. Oh,
Mayor Mori posted it, but I did not
Oh,
find
Mayor Mori.
I did not find Mayor Mori's video as helpful as I think it's called Draza something. That's the other account. Mayor Mori's missed some information on what makes it actually totally work and what you can't do to make it work. Like for instance, like can you put bushes in this space or not? Apparently you can't. So I looked at a couple other videos to really get the full picture of what you're supposed to do to make it work.
Oh, maybe, Joelle, does that mean
you can plant flowers? So.
do you need to do your own video to explain the ultimate chef's kiss way of how to
Maybe if we do a Twitch stream, I could explain to people how it works in the stream.
That'd be cool. Yeah.
We can do that.
And then maybe we can excerpt it out.
Perhaps.
Do a little more.
Ahoy haps.
Poyaps.
Look at us making content.
Look at us trying to make content.
Content.
We already make a podcast. Pfft, whatever. So those are my tiny dilutes.
Don't
Tiny
dilute
delusions.
the importance of your delights. They were great. Tiny delusions. You're so diluted with delights. But
I have a question about stars real quick.
Yeah, for sure.
Because we were already talking about stars. Is there a way to tell what kind of stars you're going to get before you get the stars?
Not
Like,
that I
can you tell when you're making a wish in the sky? Do they act differently, or do they all act the same?
They all seem to be the same. They're all yellow.
I've not noticed any special look of the shooting stars themselves.
I have a theory, but I don't know if it is a sound theory.
What's your
I had
theory,
a theory
Joelle?
that the later you grasp onto it, the lower the chance is of it being a bigger fragment. So if you only catch it at the tail end, you definitely only get a yellow star fragment. But if you catch it early, you get a large or a seasonal one. That's just a theory. I have absolutely no numbers or any research to support it.
Right, that's true.
It.
I guess if you could record, if we did this during a Twitch stream, we could just actually document how soon your little character is wishing.
Mm-hmm.
And be okay.
Yeah, and you could see
I guess
if it's the first inch or the second inch of the trail.
And you would only want to do if it was your island, you'd only want to do 40, right? Because you don't. If you go over the 40,
it doesn't count,
then
exactly.
you wouldn't know. Does it not count, or does it keep the last 40?
Oh, good point. I'm not sure how that works.
Yeah, that's a good point.
If that was,
you would really,
and that's only is if that makes a difference, because then it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I also feel like I
all
missed
these questions and more.
The other day, I thought I wished on more than 20.
Yeah,
and I only got 20, and it was on my own island, so I don't know. I don't know about this 40 thing.
The 40 is only if you have other guests come and wish on your island, that you get 20 on top of your 20.
Oh, I didn't know that specific
rule. Yes.
Okay.
So you want, whenever you have stars, if you can invite people to come and wish on your island, that will benefit you greatly.
Got it. So Leash will have more than 20, definitely.
Yeah, but you also I picked up my stars the other day when you guys came over really late at night, so I didn't get as many as
you have to collect them all day.
Could have. You need to go throughout the day, which is kind of
not fair.
Not great.
Yeah,
it's not fair. I don't have time.
You already stayed up all night wishing, and now
I know exactly.
So they won't refresh repeatedly if you kind of just close your game and come back again at night. Maybe.
I mean, if you played
maybe
longer than
if I closed and opened and closed and opened.
It does depend.
Maybe if I reset.
Yeah,
and
reset.
Closed,
I'd say
maybe.
at least give it a try.
Or if you switch between characters, perhaps.
Maybe.
If you switch from Leash to Lion Cake and back.
That might be. Yeah.
Worth a test.
Okay, I'll do some.
Do some research tomorrow.
That could be this is a build up to a follow up for next time.
And that's also a lead into my tip, by the by.
What's your tip? Oh yeah, tips and tricks. Leash, you want to sing a tips and tips?
Trips and traps.
Sky rockets and tips. Afternoon tricks.
Yay!
No, afternoon tricks. I'm glad you went there. Thank you. I discovered this week. So I've been playing with Kevin Bob's character because I just want Kevin Bob's house to be a full house.
I like
so I can
that
do
plan.
stuff with the full house.
Absolutely. You mean the beloved 80s sitcom Full House?
Yes.
90s
Why can I not
sitcom,
remember
my
the
bad.
theme song right now? Yeah,
There's a face.
but yeah, I want a 6-room house because Lo and I have been scheming about a future event, and I need to have a full house in order to do it, and not the 90s sitcom Full House, just a full-sized house. Yes. Anyway, I've been playing as Kevin Bob just to get him all leveled up, and while I've been playing with him, I discovered that if we have special visitors on our island, like perhaps a CJ or a Flick, Kevin Bob can request a collectible, and then I can request a collectible, which means I can get 2 collectibles a day, which speeds up the collectible collection process, which I had just been complaining about just a couple of days earlier about how slow it is to collect your collectibles.
Yes. It's helpful, the collectible collection.
I'm not really in a hurry, but yes,
I'm not in a hurry. I have a specific thing I wanted, and I was like, but how do you decide between a honeybee and a Queen Alexandria and a this? And so now I don't have to choose.
Oh,
yay! That's good news. It helps you get through those.
The whole switching characters.
I I usually like
so much work.
I'll play first thing in the morning with Kevin Bob and just do like I have Kevin Bob do all the tedious tasks. Like somehow it makes me feel better that I'm not doing the tedious tasks.
Oh no, that's so cute.
I'll just have Kevin Bob do it.
That's right. It's no big deal. He'll take care of it.
In a way, I'm like pretending that my brother's here and he's playing. I'm living like some weird like fake world.
Question.
Where Jakar is here hanging out.
I have a question for you as someone else who also does play as two characters occasionally.
Are you telling me that Tim does not play? I already knew that.
I wish you would, but no. It's more fun. It's more fun for me, so it's okay. I don't mind playing by both characters. But so when you switch characters, do you ever just like invite to play like? Because I switched off rather than doing a full save. I just like do two controllers and switch like the leader because it's a little faster. It feels faster to me.
I thought about that so I could go back and forth and I don't have to just drop like 7 million bells on the ground and then come back as the other character to pick them up.
Yeah.
I thought about doing that, but my second remote is downstairs and I usually play upstairs and it's it's just far enough away that I'd rather just quickly switch between than go get my second remote.
Cool.
That's all.
Whatever works for you.
But I thought about
whatever works for you. Because you use the full assembly, not just one controller at a time. Aha. Yeah, okay, now I understand. Yeah, because you can just play. Connected. You can just take two of these guys, and then each little Joy-Con is its own controller.
But then my fun little holder wouldn't work properly.
No, I totally
Joy-Cons in it.
I totally understand.
But I do see your point. But yes. I would have to get the whole second controller in order to work. I don't know why I call them a remote. It's a controller.
That's okay. It's because I wonder if you're thinking of the Wiimote. No, because for the Wii they were called Wiimotes. True. So I think that might have been a vestige of that. No, you're not wrong.
Just right.
No rules, just right. For another tip and trick, this is something I learned because of my tiny giant volume of stuff. If I may share quickly. Do I need to be quick? Oh yeah, very quick. That apparently there is another Bedhead hairdo that you can acquire, guys. That you can only acquire. This is the trip. Apparently, you can only get it if you are not playing for 30 days. I know. So I think this might be.
So does that mean Kevin Bob might have that hair right now?
If he didn't play for 30 days, yes. And then you automatically, apparently you step out and you can shake out your hair, but you can also reapply that Bedhead from your mirror if you ever wish to reuse it. And I very much want to get it. So it might be what makes me finally time travel is because I want that hairstyle. Because there's no way I'm not going to play for 30 days.
That's a good point.
Not even Tim?
No, probably not.
Oh, but then you would only get it for Tim's character, right?
That's
you
true
get
too.
It for your...
That's very true.
Well, I'll send you a picture of Kevin Bob's hair, and you can tell me if that's the special Bedhead hair or not.
I can't wait.
I just didn't notice, but he definitely has messy hair. I just don't remember if that was what Jakar picked out or not. So.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited! But yeah, so cool thing. Anything else? Or are we ready to start wrapping up, guys? Were there any?
I had written.
Did you have a thing that makes you go hmm?
You know what's funny?
Right.
I wrote down things that make you go hmm, but I didn't write what that thing was.
You didn't do it?
She just
told you.
Well, I wrote. Okay, no, there was a second thing that made me go hmm that I already talked about. That was sort of a tie-in to the tips and tricks. But no, I do remember what that thing was. I just found it. So someone recently on the Baby Nation group posted a picture where she was visiting an island. And the villager said, maybe you know them. Their name is, and then it was her name. So the villager on a mystery island was talking about her as if they had already met before and she came from another island. It was very confusing.
Wait, so they were talking about her? Okay.
So imagine if I went to a mystery island
and they mentioned Joey Bowie.
And the villager on that island said, I heard about such a place. Maybe you know them. Their name is Joey Bowie.
Weird.
So is there a memory? Are the animals that you find on mystery islands also from other islands? When I sent whoever, Melba left my island this week. If I sent Melba out into the ether and no one brought her home and she hasn't landed on someone else's island yet, is she out there roaming a mystery island for someone to come pick her up with the memory?
I wish that was true. That she would know this other character. That'd be fun.
Right?
I would like to hear random names.
I would love to know that like these animals don't just go into the ether and disappear forever, and you could stumble upon them and invite them to your island, and they're from my island, or I love that idea.
Except that would bum out people who are looking for the villagers to have their true houses if they get the ones that still have the original furniture from your move-in, the basic furniture. Because the first set of animals that you have has not.
Yeah, but when
their
they
unique
move,
furniture.
they upgrade their houses.
Oh, they do? That's good.
Yeah,
so they do get
I
good furniture.
visited Silvana and Rodeo at Stevie's Island, and both of them had the upgraded houses, and they were very cute.
That makes sense. Because I do remember, I think Pate moved to my island from Kauai, and she did not have the fancy furniture there. So yeah, that's good. That makes sense. Yeah. Good job, Nintendo, for doing that to make our new friends.
They fixed it. In fact, I've actually heard someone do that where they sent away their animal. Someone picked them up,
back.
and then they brought them back just so they could get the upgraded house.
Oh my gosh, that's really cool.
So they'll never get an upgraded house otherwise?
Yeah, pretty much. Of the ones that you're holding on to from the original set.
I even tried giving Phoebe the furniture.
Mine are both gone.
Oh, I tried giving Phoebe the furniture from her actual house and the like lava wallpaper and lava flooring.
Yours
She
are still
didn't.
here.
She wouldn't
She
put
didn't
it up.
put them
Yeah.
up. Nope.
I want to know what Bam's house looks like. I have to imagine it's just a freaking gym.
It probably is.
But
Fitness
I'm
center.
not going to
question.
find out because I
Just
can't
question.
part with him yet. I love him so much.
What is question?
Before we leave, I have a question about the Lily of the Valley, Jacob's Ladder.
Yes. Ask it. What's your question?
I think I just assumed when you had a 5-star, it appears randomly. But the book says you have to dig it up first.
Dig up what?
The Lily of the Valley for a new one to appear.
That's not true.
Is that true?
That's not true. That's definitely not true.
It says, in addition to the golden watering can recipe, owners of the 5-star islands will find a nice surprise popping up around their island. The Lily of the Valley flower will only grow on an island with a current 5-star rating and has a chance of appearing every day. You can dig it up, and then you'll have a chance for another to appear. Keep doing this, and you may eventually have enough for a real flower bed.
You don't have to dig them up, and they will have multiples appear. I don't know if there's some sort of requirement. I remember I didn't dig up any, and I had 4 before I moved any.
Maybe it comes in faster if you dig it up.
I don't know. Maybe.
Because like right now you kind of have to wait a few days for the next one to arrive. I've noticed like I got one yesterday, but I didn't have one 2 days before, and I've had 5-star for a few days in a row now. So maybe it comes in faster if you move it.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm curious.
If anyone can report on those findings, let us know.
I just thought that was weird. I was like, oh, do I have to dig it up to get an... And then I was thinking, I was like, well, I did dig one up and then I got another one. So maybe that's true. But now I just want to confirm or deny or get clarification on that.
One thing I know for sure is you can definitely still get new ones without digging any up.
Yeah.
That is for sure. But I don't know if does digging them up. Maybe it does make you get them faster. I don't know. I don't know.
We'll have to do some research and report back.
Yeah.
All right.
I love it.
Well, cool.
All right. That's about it, guys. Do you want to wrap it up now that we got that food for thought for future?
Yeah.
Future third for thirds and birds. So coming up, wait, I'm doing the upcoming birthdays, yes?
Yeah, starting today.
All right. Today is the 25th, and it is Drake's birthday of Quacko and Drake Quacko. Wait, is Drake Quacko? Why am I blanking out on his name? That was weird. I was like, Bill and Drake. That's right, of course.
Yeah.
Quacko's attorney. The 26th is Marina the Octopus's birthday. The 27th is Dina's birthday. The 28th, that's Sunday, is Kid the Smug Goat's birthday. The 29th is Mary's birthday.
Mary?
Yep, that's one of those.
Which one?
One of them.
The 30th is Broccolo's birthday. And Weber's birthday. Weber, have you guys met Weber? He's really cute. He's a duck.
Is he a duck?
He's adorable. Yes.
Does he quack?
Weber the duck.
Of course he quacks.
And July 1st is Kurt the Cranky Big Bear's birthday.
It's my bye-bye.
Curdy Kurt.
The Brian Doyle Murray of Animal Crossing characters.
Kurt.
Oh, with his little
Curdy
band-aid on his
pants.
face.
Yeah.
Kurt.
And I'd like to give an extra special shout out to the producer extraordinaire, Jack Quaid Blank of Monkey Cat Studios. Jack Quaid Blank of Monkey Cat Studios.
Say it again.
Jack Quaid Blank of Monkey Cat Studios.
This is making up for the fact that I forgot to thank him last week.
Oh, snap.
One more time, it's Jack Quaid Blank, Monkey Cat Studios. Thank you so much, Jack. We appreciate all of your efforts and hard work.
He's the best.